Hi guys, I'm Nat, George. We're back again, and today we're going to show you something a little different. We've been talking about how this setup prevents the bees from propolizing the frames in place, allowing you to actually slide frames in a beehive. Well, we decided we're going to do a little experiment. So back in the fall of 2022, we winterized this hive and decided to leave it alone and let's see what happens. So here we are. This is February of 24. This hive has not been opened or touched at all. We've done absolutely nothing with this hive in 17 months. So today we're going to take a look at what this experiment is going to do for us. We're going to see what happens inside the hive after all this time. So keep your fingers crossed. I know I am. And we'll see how it goes.
Are you like Geraldo Rivera, Nat?
Yeah, maybe.
You know Geraldo Rivera?
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't he going into some...
He was going into, what's his name's vault?
Right.
Al
Capone?
Al Capone's vault.
Right.
It was empty. All right, here we go.
And that's the Propolis guy, so here we go.
You're not going to get in there, George?
Those
straps we said were an early...
Yeah, these straps we...
you don't have...
We
we'll
put
talk
these
about it.
straps on.
Is there an observation window in there?
Yes, there is
Okay.
an observation window in here.
Okay.
This is one of our very early prototypes. We tried these. They're great, but they're a little overkill, so you won't see these on the newer hives.
So, after 17 months, is the hinge roof going to open that?
Have a little faith. All right, I won't even use a tool. I'll put my tool up here.
No, use your tool in that.
All right. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
All right.
So, I see a tiny bit of propolis along here, but not really much at all because they just don't have that access. Now you'll also notice that we have this hive set up a little differently, whereas this piece here is attached to the roof. The newer hives, this piece is attached to the inside of the brood chamber.
Right.
So that is another difference you're going to see.
So the other thing to notice is that the spacing between the observation window and the top bars of the frames is between 1/4 and 3/8 of an inch, so bee space. So yes, we have a minimal amount of burr comb there, but we really designed that so the bees won't put comb there. So after being in there not for 17 months, that's pretty nice to see that minimal amount of burr comb there.
And that'll just scrape off?
That'll just scrape off for sure. So, but what it does show you is that the spacing between the observation window and the top bars of the frames is perfect.
Right. You want to pop off the observation window, George?
Now, where did that go?
Oh, he's smoking.
So I'll pop
Getting the
off.
smoke, I
I'll
shouldn't
pop
say
off
smoke.
the observation window.
All right. There we go. Some smoke.
So again, this is
Wow.
a little bit different of an observation window because this was one of the earlier prototypes, but it shows you that it came off relatively easily. And again, a little bit of burr comb there, but not much. Now I'm going to take the burr comb off, and then I'll leave you for the frame protectors. How about that? So again, so far,
Not too bad.
not too bad,
For a
right?
year and a half.
Or 17 months. So we're just gonna continue to take off the little bit of
All right. I can already see a little bit of propolis down in there. Actually, no follower board on this one.
No follower board on this one. Okay, Nat.
So now, as you can see, we had a lot of questions at the honeybee show this year. Do bees propolis this edge? Well, here's the answer. Yes, they absolutely do. They do propolis along the edge of this. Now, this is 17 months worth of propolis, but let's see if we still are able to take and pull this off.
Wow.
And
Not
there
bad.
it is.
Wow.
So now underneath, as you can see, it's pretty much still clean. However, it was propolised along the edge.
And look
So,
at
the ends of
the
this,
frames.
as you can see, these ends are still clean. So in 17 months, now he got the front edge of this one, but behind it is still clean. They weren't able to get there.
Can you do that on the other side, Nat?
Let's give it a shot. So we'll break this front loose a little bit. And then
Wow.
just like that. And clean.
Awesome.
Propolis along the front edge here. But the rest of it is still clean. So far so good, I think.
See if they.
So can you get the frames out?
Can we get the
Nat?
frames out?
Well, let's find out.
I'm nervous. I don't typically leave my hives for. We typically don't leave our hives for 17 months,
Well,
but this is a good way to show, right?
This was done so we'd see just what would happen. This first frame is a challenge.
I would go. There we go.
Okay. So there's frame number one.
And you could see.
And it was stuck where they could get to the front of the frame. You could see where they had that stuck in. But the back doesn't seem to be so bad.
Again, you can look at the where the frame protector sat on the brood box and on the ends of the frame. It's clean. It's basically without propolis at all. Can I take a frame out?
See if you can. See if
I'm so excited.
Here's the acid test right here. Can we get the next frame to slide?
Wow.
Look at that.
Came right out.
Look at that. Go ahead, Nat. Your turn. We'll alternate.
Can you believe that? After 17 months, I was able to just pull this out with my fingers.
Let me do the next one. I'm so excited. So again, just slide the frame right against the top bar.
How the frames look?
The frames look. We got some brood on the frames, so we're going to get to where the queen is in a second. But we got again a nice easy frame. So now Nat, let's be honest now, okay? Now we got the 4 frames out that were underneath the observation window, and we got the observation window off. We got the frame protectors off. But now we got the 4 frames that are underneath the queen excluder, Nat.
Okay, this is what we've all been waiting for. Oh boy.
You want to
Maybe
do
just
is
a
take
little
your
bit
hive
of-
tool and just.
Well, once you crack it.
So there you go. So there's frame number 1. From underneath
queen in there?
don't see the queen, but see nice brood. Again, very nice brood pattern on that frame. The other thing we want to make sure, Nat, just to be sure, is that we have the clamp.
Oh, that one's not even done. You can tell we really didn't prepare for this.
Yeah, we can tighten the clamps just a tad. but that's okay. So how about the next one, Nat? Nope.
Once you break them loose a little, hey.
See the queen?
Not yet.
But again, I'm gonna point out what's really important to notice, Nat, is that if you look at the top bars of the frames between that and the queen excluder or the next box, there is no burr cone there, right? So we're not dealing with a bee space issue. How about if I take the last one? Can I take the last one?
There's two more.
Two more.
Two more? Well, let's take 7 and we'll leave 8. I usually don't pull out 8. I'll just pull that one out and let me take the next one. So again, you just take your hive tool, sort of go up a little bit. Sorry. Go up a little bit. And then we're just gonna...
So you couldn't pull them out with just the fingers, but you can pull them out with the
with the hive tool.
yeah.
So again, we're messing with the...
Hang on, I gotta
bees a
walk
little bit
away.
now. They haven't been messed with in 17 months. But I think...
Have you found the queen yet?
Have not. But there you go. So I think we were more successful than Geraldo Rivera was. But it basically it shows you that after 17 months of not being touched, it's the frame protectors work, the observation window works. And yes, there's propolis, but there's propolis where we want propolis and not propolis where we don't want propolis. So what do you think, Matt?
I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm happy. It's,
all things considered, it's
Works great.
I mean, we're things stuck, sure, but like I say, it's been 17 months. And we were able to do this without lifting any boxes off the top.
and getting it
So,
unstuck wasn't that bad.
No, it was not, and the design really works well. So, again, for those who continue to have questions with propolis, we welcome them, and we're really excited to show you how effective the Keeper's Hive design, the frame protectors, the observation windows, and the innovative brood chamber really works together to allow you to get to all 7, 8 of the frames without removing any of the honey super. So I'll say 2 thumbs up to this one.
2 thumbs up.